All right, so here's the deal for today. Pretty chill day, but I'm gonna be out and about near downtown West Palm Beach for a couple hours. Figured I'd take you guys along because I never waste any meals, and these are some gems that a lot of people don't know about. Pura Vida for my absolute favorite acai bowl, and I'm not just saying that. We're gonna go to one of my favorite new coffee shops called Composition Coffee, which I just recently discovered. Such a beautiful space and delicious, delicious coffee. And then we're gonna go to a Lebanese-owned mom and pop restaurant, a little market called Mediterranean Market in Deli, grab some lunch, bring extra for leftovers, and we'll call it a day. So let's load up the beer bus and get to it. Pura Vida, my absolute favorite acai bowl that I've ever had. That's not an exaggeration. As you can see from the decor, it is just such a cool atmosphere and vibe. It's clean, it's beachy, it's not cheap, okay? It's really, really quality food. It's fresh, it's clean, it's made fast, not even close to fast food though. Got my bowl here. You can see how much they put on it. Something I love right off the bat, you see here at the bottom, you got some granola there. So that's gonna absorb all that moisture, and at the end, it's gonna be like a really nice bite instead of just constant acai, right? So this is my favorite acai bowl. I've broken into it a little bit, but as you'll see, just so many beautiful toppings. Every time I get this, which is frequently, I'm always just blown away that it is literally the best acai bowl I've ever had. You can see how creamy the consistency is, right? That beautiful dark purple. They're blending their mixture here on site. And as a texture person, I just love all these beautiful toppings. The goji berries, these little red things, they're like, I don't know, probably a superfood or something like that, labeled that way. But they have crunch, and then they turn into a real nice soft chew relatively quickly. You have pecans for a nice crunch. You have granola on the bottom, which I love. And then strawberries and blueberries. It's also some cacao nibs. You'll see there. Honestly, I'm not exaggerating. The best acai bowl I've ever had. This is the only thing I've ever ordered from here, and I've been here probably 12 times. They do have multiple locations. They're gonna blow up. Pura Vida is a vibe, and they also happen to put out some bomb food, a specialty type of food that's not gonna weigh you down. It's clean, it's healthy. I cannot vouch for this enough. If you like acai bowls, this is the PB Lover, which is absolutely bomb. Annihilated that, worth every bite. Worth every penny too, to be honest. And that thing was like, I don't know, like I said, 15, 16 bucks. But next up, I need to go get situated, do a couple hours of computer work. Naturally, it's a built-in excuse for me to go to a coffee shop. And in West Palm, there's really been a surge of good local coffee shops. I'm gonna go to one that I just discovered recently called Composition Coffee. Set up shop, really, really good atmosphere and just a chill space. And we'll go have some coffee before we grab some lunch later. All right, let's do it. Alrighty, so we're now in an area that's called Industry Alley. It's a relatively new area. They've basically repurposed old abandoned warehouses and put a lot of local businesses in them. And one of them is a new coffee spot that I've come across that I absolutely love, called Composition Coffee. You can tell the young owner, he is passionate about his coffee. It's a beautiful space. I had it yesterday for the first time and came back again today. Absolutely delicious. So let's do it. Alrighty, we're back in the beer bus. Composition Coffee. What a beautiful and comfortable space, from the music to the atmosphere, the seats, just so clean, delicious cup of coffee, can't recommend it enough. Industry Alley as a whole is super cool. And now it's time to cap this off with some delicious, fresh, vibrant Mediterranean food at a place that has been there for over 4 decades. Let's go. All right, I got a spread in front of me. I am super excited. Mediterranean Market and Deli, one of my favorite restaurants in West Palm Beach. I got a nice smorgasbord here. So we got some, this is called spicy chicken. So chicken breast and like a stewed in like a spicy, slightly creamy looking sauce. And we also did shish tawuk, which is like a curry based chicken, also white meat. Fattoush is kind of like a classic salad, tomatoes, onions, pretty basic, vinegar based, a beautiful couscous Israeli salad, and then also some tabbouleh here. So let's dive in. Also some garlic sauce for dipping the chicken. Start off with the spicy chicken. Again, beautiful white meat, excuse me. Give a little dunk here in the garlic. Old reliable, never fails. The spicy chicken definitely has some heat. I kind of need a drink of water, but it's definitely not going to blow anybody away. I've been coming here for years. Once I discovered it, I was actually speaking to the owner today. They've been there for 24 years. Lebanese owned and operated, a pair of brothers. The business, the building and the business has been there for 48 years, they said, and they've had it for 2 decades. Plus some fattoush here, little acidity, little crunch. Really fresh. I see tomato. I actually see some radish, some herbs, looks like romaine, a little bit of red onion. Just a super simple, dressed easily, just I think just some vinegar, oil, a little crunch, little palate cleanser for us. Israeli couscous, this is one of my favorites. You can just see that, all that stuff going on. Pearl couscous, actually edamame, craisins, bell pepper, herbs, in a vinegar-based sauce. And what I really like also, there's not a pool of liquid at the bottom, perfectly dressed, slightly sweet, which is nice, especially as I have some heat in my mouth. One of my favorites. The other chicken, shish tawuk. Basically, it's a curry-based spiced chicken. Again, white meat, garlic sauce. By the way, the garlic sauce I think is just like mayo and a lot of garlic. How can you go wrong with that? I would say this, between the 2 chickens, I like the flavor of this one better. But the spicy chicken's definitely more moist. They're both delicious, but this one's more of like it's got some sauce and some creaminess. The shish tawuk looks more like grilled, whatever it is. Both delicious, so those are my go-tos. By the way, you can order meals or falafel wraps or sandwiches. I like to do a hodgepodge, and then I always make sure to bring some home as well. That's the pro move. If you have self-control, which sometimes I do and many times I don't. Tabbouleh. I love tabbouleh. It's basically parsley, you have some bulgur, tomato, a little bit of onion, I think some lemon, oh, losing some, and probably some olive oil. Really bright, really refreshing. This place is just so mom and pop. They have the olives out, so it's kind of like a little bit of a market. You can take stuff to go that's packaged. You can buy fresh food to go like this. They have a huge catering business. They have some great desserts as well. I actually got a piece I'm gonna bring home. I just can't say enough about this. It's so much character. They have one table outside. The building has like one window in it, but they have a thriving business. It is always popping off. Every time I'm here, all the regulars that are eating there or nearby are just like rave about this place. Mediterranean Market and Deli, I swear by it. Like, I absolutely swear by it. We're about a mile north of downtown West Palm Beach, and it is an institution, and I think it's still a hidden gem. Most people don't know about it. You have to check this out. Like, you have to check this out. The food is so good and so fresh, and it is that true mom and pop, no frills. They still use a cash register where they're typing it in with hands, right? Old school credit card machine, but I absolutely love it, and I think you guys will too. If you like good food, especially Mediterranean style food, made fresh daily, there's a reason they've been in business for so long, so be sure to check them out. I almost forgot, I did get some dessert. This is called Burma. It's pistachio Burma, and what it is a bunch of pistachio pieces wrapped in really finely shredded phyllo dough that's been soaked in like a simple syrup. So when you bite into it, you're gonna get crunch, and you're gonna get sweetness and some nuttiness and some saltiness. And then because it's been sitting in the syrup, it kind of starts to break down a little bit. I'm just gonna have a taste for now. Have to do it. Yo. It's dangerous how much of this I can eat. When it comes to desserts, give me that cinnamon, vanilla, nutty combination, like apple crisp a la mode all day long. Take your chocolate pie, keep it. This is what I'm talking about. But that's a wrap for today. Just a casual day out and about. These are truly the type of places I like to visit, the mom and pops. For the most part, now that I'm thinking about it, Pura Vida is not mom and pop, but it's a local, kind of a local spot. All right, whatever. I just really like Pura Vida now that I think about it. Coffee shop was awesome. Composition Coffee, Mediterranean Market and Deli. Anytime I'm in the area, I like to scoop some up for lunch and then dinner. So other than that, I hope if you're in the area, you check these out. You will not be disappointed by any, and I will see you guys soon. Take care.